Jang! It is Ace Attorney night. We are back to continue the next trial in the game. Here with Soph, as usual.
Oh.
We're going to continue through Turnabout Big Top tonight. We started the very big... What was that noise? Is that my dog whining? It's coming. That was the most, like, eerie, ghostly moan? Question mark I've heard. Whine? Anyway, we're I don't know, it sounded like, you know, whenever it's like wind blows through, I don't know, a hallway or something, or a window, there's a draft and it kind of has a whistle to it and it just sounds really eerie. That's what it sounded like, and I'm like, oh no, that better be my dog.
Buttons has done similar, but it was like a howl.
My dog,
rather than a whine, so I don't know.
My dog is real soft with his whines sometimes. Like, he can bark and he can be loud, but he'll start off just real soft with stuff. And it was a soft that kind of pitched, and it just sounded like I'm like, oh no, oh no. That better not be a ghost outside my door. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're going to continue through Turnabout Big Top tonight. We started the beginning of investigation and stuff last time, and we talked to this man here, Chuckles the Clown. Or, not Chuckles the Clown. Chuckles the Clown, yes, but it's a Mo the Clown, indeed. And if I remember correctly, I remember you made note of it, we have to go to the cafeteria now, right?
Yeah.
Cafeteria time, so let's go ahead, because I think we finished talking to him. We did. Let's go ahead and go over to the cafeteria if we could. Hi, Gumshoe. Go to the cafeteria. Nope. No cafeteria, huh? Look at the big top. Everybody's here. Oh, there we go. Gotta find the correct pathway to get to the cafeteria. December 28th. Big Top Cafeteria. Ew, this place is gross.
This must be because of last night. They didn't have time to clean up after dinner and be a murder.
That reminds me. What was it that Mo said?
So that yesterday morning, Max clonked Ben over the head here.
He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting?
Don't ask.
Keep our cafeteria clean. Yep. Look at the dirty dishes.
Looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder.
They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Looking at all these dishes is making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside.
So we're finished with the case.
Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Whoa!
Where's the mute button when you need it?
Very excited. You know what?
He's not allowed to eat for 3 days.
No, she's got to fast for 3 days. It's part of the trial ritual for us to win and to use our very what's the word? Oh my gosh, what's the word? Non-conventional strategies. We must have you fast for 3 days. No eating, Maya. You know what? I totally forgot to turn on the throwing system. Get this turned on here real quick. Gun battery integrated throwing system. I believe it's you. There we go. Oh gosh darn it! Is he gonna do it back over here again? Nope. Why does it default to that? That's not even my main monitor. Can I move this over? Sorry, I clicked the tab on the incorrect monitor I'm viewing it on. It doesn't... Escape stream to text box. I guess we're shifting things over then, hold on. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties of my own making. There we go. Okay. Okay, so look at the dishes. Let's look at the sign. Keep our cafeteria clean.
It doesn't seem like anyone ever reads the sign, huh?
Maybe this should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die!
Well, that'd definitely make them clean up. So that was the motive.
Oh man. It was clean up or die. And the ringmaster didn't want to clean up, so he had to die.
Yes. This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand.
Look here. Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table.
Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You wouldn't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? No, hamburger is the most important thing here.
Most important meal of the day.
Most important meal of the day, hamburgers. When is that supposed to be eaten? Hamburgers.
Hamburger o'clock.
Hamburger o'clock.
The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here.
I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger! You'd try it, wouldn't you?
Nothing like that.
So when you say it like that, Maya...
A bulletin board for, bulletins! It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. My mouse go. There it is.
Juicy?
You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer.
Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously.
Well, darn. Let's look at the bottle.
What's this? Must be a juice bottle or something.
Watch out, Nick! There's broken glass all over the floor.
Broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor.
Do you think it means anything?
There's got to be something interesting there.
Huh?
Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him.
Him? Broken bottle added to the court record. We look at everything. Upturned chairs.
Chair's been knocked over.
That's what it looks like.
It almost looks as if someone knocked it over in a struggle, or used it for self-defense.
Or maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria? Definitely was a tiger all along. Or not the tiger. Was it tiger or a lion? I can't remember.
It was like Leo the Lion or some... I remember it was real basic.
Yeah. Whatever he is, the big cat. No, circus entrance. Navigating this, plaza. Mo's room. You want to talk about this, pal?
What do you think about this? Anything come to mind? Ah, you want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you do. When you tell a joke, imagine everyone's wearing underwear and dancing the lambada. I think it's enough advice for now.
Nick, he was giving you good advice. Don't be so close-minded. That was not what I needed to do then. We show it to Ben? Do you want to talk about this, pal?
No.
Would you mind taking a look at this? I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Who do we show this to? Him? Who is him? Did we talk to Gumshoe about this? Or did we talk to Max about it?
Can we just talk to him? No?
I already talked to him. And I'm pretty sure he's given all of his stutters and we're like, well, never mind.
We talked to Mo after that, and Mo talked about this guy getting conked on the head, so
yeah.
I didn't know.
Maybe I was too hasty. Maybe... This is wishful thinking. Yep. Well, we'll try Gumshoe before we go to the effort of trying to get to the detention center. Oh gosh. Nope, it's not Gumshoe. It must be Max then.
Well, I can't tell you anything about the evidence we gathered.
Stingy.
Benji! When you put it so bluntly, it kinda hurts my feelings, pal.
Well, I guess we're talking to Max. Detention center. Max, what do you have to say for yourself? December 28th, detention center, visitors room.
Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did you just call me a sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we've gathered quite a few clues. Wonderfully fantabuloso! I mean, fabulous. That's why we can meet with you again. Oh, what's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous.
What is this, sir?
What about this? Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for you?
Hey, Ultimo. Welcome in. We're doing more Ace Attorney tonight. Max. Max. Oh, right. What was... Hold on. Did we peek into this? I can't remember. I want to do it again. I want to know what evidence we need to gather here. I've totally forgotten. How's it going? It's going okay. It's been kind of a long day, but it's Ace Attorney time, so it means it's a good time.
So you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly! We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth. The whole truth?
Nothing but the truth?
What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary. I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night?
Well, you smashed the broken bottle. We also had this one. His salary was negotiated a week ago, yeah. It's probably this one? Yeah.
That's... It's on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise.
Soph mascots different streams. Yeah, Soph is everywhere.
Yeah, ever present.
Ever present, ever knowing Soph.
Is there a problem with this being welcome? Wow. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not the compensation, just date. This was dated a week ago. Max. You finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous!
One down.
Alright, I'll tell you the truth. I was murdering him.
Damn.
That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. He called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie, that's private.
Do you want me to help you or not, Max? Play the bad cop card here.
Ringmaster. I mean, is that really a bad cop at that point?
Well,
The people were trying to help keep hiding information from us, and that's not helping.
yeah, but I just mean like in the way where like good cops like it's okay, you can trust me, you can tell me, and bad cop being like, give me the information. We're gonna pull a tooth. We're gonna break a finger if you don't tell me the information. Hurry it up. We're trying to help you.
Ringmaster called. I wonder if there's some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could go with me what you spoke about? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room at night?
Because you broke the bottle, maybe? You bashed someone over the head?
Is it because of my attorney badge?
Yeah, my attorney badge, obviously. Don't you want to look at my attorney's badge again, Max? Make a save. I can't make a save. I'm gonna try the bottom. I feel like it would make sense that the head of the circus would want to talk to someone that assaulted another one of the performers, so...
Especially after he just got a big raise.
Yeah, especially after he just got a big raise.
Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where did you get that? The cafeteria. You already knew that, didn't you? Of course.
We're doing our research, Max.
It fell and broke on the floor. You still had something else. Max. What is my sweetie? It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used the bottle to...
Do we need another piece of evidence? Or
Or do we present...
I know the profile. This is almost half the health here. Don't fall and break on the floor. Use this bottle to... I want to try. Okay, the music stopped. That's hopeful. There we go.
Good. You had them over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician.
Unlock successful. Okay, Max. Talk to us. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max.
You must mean from the dinosaurs? How are those Jurassic geriatrics?
Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you?
Yes. Sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. I was gonna laugh if they said it wrong. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious difference between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. Ah, so Regina understands him, huh? Well, I plan on getting married to her. She's truly my sweetie pie princess.
Wow, that's so cool!
It's already in the works.
Oh?
You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder? Yes. I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished.
They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house.
Have a good luck, Ultimo.
Yeah, have good luck. Good luck studying too.
Yeah, I know about that. I need to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return.
Huh?
Very much. There's something I must attend to right now. You mind waiting for me right here? It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat? It's alright. I'll be back. It should only take about 10 minutes. You can get cold within 10 minutes, buddy.
It could. Depending on how cold it is, you could become very cold in 10 minutes. I would know.
And that. I waited for him. But he never came back. Did he get to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. Snow tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do.
Okay, tell us about your meeting.
The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? Ben the ventriloquist. Put it that way.
Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man.
We fought about my sweetie pie.
You mean Regina? Huh?
I'm reading the line out of habit.
An echo. You mean the whole audience in this?
Ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that?
Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben?
Told her he was in love with her? Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie.
What?
The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's. I see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. him up.
What does shut him up mean? What do you mean by shut him up?
You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word. Not then.
Trilo?
The puppet. Ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Triloquist. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know. That's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. That puppet started flapping off at the balsa. I'd be screwed.
You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet?
You are so smart, sweetie.
Where did you hide him?
What? Sweetie. You weren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you?
Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet.
Fabulous. That should have taught him a lesson. Max, what are you, like 8? Okay, I hid Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets?
No problem. None at all. Thank you, Max.
You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets.
Okay, so... Circus entrance... It's changed. December 28th. Very big circus entrance. Huh. Ben's not here anymore.
Yeah, I'm asking something.
It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. Well, we gotta go that way anyhow. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress.
Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress.
But everyone left the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved.
Of course.
And now Regina isn't here.
I'm not seeing how that's related.
Ringmaster's room. It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing.
Will you just stop it, you poster pilferer?
I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters.
You mean stole one of those posters?
Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he had Trilo somewhere in this room.
Trilo. Oh, the ventriloquist puppet.
Okay. There's a spot that we haven't looked yet. Here. Nick, look at all the cute trophies!
Indeed. Just look at all the awards the circus has won.
Like, all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master, beer belly balloon bounce champ, pet grooming grand prix. Wow, the ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined.
There's something shoved under the bookshelf. This is...
That's Trilo! That's Ben's puppet!
I think you're right. We'll go back to him later.
Triloquist handed over to Maya. A ventriloquist puppet, an operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Why do I have to carry this thing? You don't want to carry it? You were so excited to find him. Let's poke around and see. Anybody in the cafeteria? Oh, hey, Ben!
Hello.
Hello to you too! It's awfully cold today, don't you agree?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Don't you think it's cold, Nick?
I don't see something about the weather is helping our case.
Hey, no, he's gonna stutter through everything again. Let's give him his friend back. Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here you go. Triloquist, return to Ben.
Oh, let's get going.
It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Okay.
So, Nick, where are we going next?
Let's see, maybe we should go...
Hey! Wait! Who said that? What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench! What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone? Ben? Is that you, Ben?
No, I would never.
It was me! Yeah, me! Down here!
You're Trillo?
That is Mr. Quist to you, sir! Learn some manners before you just blurt out my name! Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect!
Not again. Mr. Quist. Is that better?
No! Look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for an attorney!
Hello. You talk about insulting people, you promise.
But he was mocking me! Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal!
I'm sorry, Trillo.
Nick! What just happened? Trillo's still a puppet, right? A ventriloquist. Hey! Who do you think you are calling me a puppet? Well, let's talk.
That's what you know about the murder.
You talking to me? I said you talking to me? Don't look at him when you're talking to me.
Trillo Quist, you behave, young man.
Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man? I guess so? No need to make such a fuss about things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts.
Trillo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now? These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Gramps got clobbered over the head. Tell us what the circus was, though. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants. Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off from me, will ya? He's just another one of the dorks around here. Oh, my. Well, I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna. Your...
Madonna?
Regina. My lovely Regina. She's stunning. Right, Ben?
Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far.
You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her. Marry? Let's talk about the flying fraud first. The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud.
You mean Knights Galactica? Why do you say that? Willow, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that.
Straighten up? I'm made of wood! Besides, you were there. You know what happened.
You were there?
If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. Marriage... You're going to marry... Regina? That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seems troubled. Well, she...
I don't care. It's my choice, not her. We're getting hitched.
I know you think that, but... But what?
I gave her a special gift. I gave her the wonderful gift of song. You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs. Oh no. Me. Oh gosh. We're going to just... The rest is private. Me getting all warmed up, about ready to go, and immediately put on the brakes.
No karaoke today.
No karaoke today. This will get me in trouble, not copyright. The melody's pretty good.
But those lyrics, I think they need a little work.
Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Thanks. Now Trillo's here. Now the Trillo's here. Does that mean you can normally now?
Hey, buttface! Ah! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser? You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trillo. Enough jibba jabba. Let's get to court already.
Hey, wait a second.
Nick, what's going on?
He's a witness for tomorrow's trial.
What in the world happened with Ben and Trillo?
What a pair of those two.
Oh.
Monkey. Oh no. Now what?
Screaming monkey.
Yeah.
Did he take our attorney's badge? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, I would have shown you if you asked me. Hey, welcome back, Nick.
That monkey. Ah, my badge. The monkey stole it.
What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina!
You! That monkey!
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge.
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. I don't get my badge back. How can I flash it?
Exactly! By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. His name is... Money? Tell us about Money the monkey.
I think we're getting packet drops.
Oh no! Is Network's being a dick, isn't it?
Too early for this.
I know, it really is. We're like 2 hours too early for this shit. There we go. We're bouncing back. Gambarune. Gambarune. The numbers look good at least. I don't know if we bounced back
The
though.
monkey is called Money? I think? Kinda?
There we go. OBS is green. Twitch is green. Numbers look okay, so. Yeah. Yes!
Well, Richard just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems.
Yeah?
Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where money disappeared to.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see.
Who knows? I guess it is time that I revisit the Cookie Clown.
Oops. Let's talk about Ben and Trill. Do you mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? Oh, you mean that guy that's always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean, hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me.
Trillo told you he was in love with you?
Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo.
It's him through the hourglass. So are the days of the circus.
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
Yeah, Max and Trillo both said otherwise. I said I asked for her hand in marriage.
Max only talks to the ringmaster about it.
I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, but not Regina directly.
So I guess Trillo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trillo?
Wait. You do realize that Trillo is, puppet.
I don't care that he's a bit stiff.
Oh boy.
Alright, we gotta go track down a monkey now that we've had such a pleasant conversation with Miss Lion Tamer here. Ringmaster's room, cafeteria, circus entrance. Then lodging plaza. Who's here now? Huh. Dad Gumshoe took off already.
Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct.
Alright, Mo. Help us out. Help a pal out.
Goodbye! I've been as Mr. Wright all the time. It's alright to be wrong every now and again, right?
See, Nick? It just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So, what can I do for you? Do you remember a good joke you want to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're going to get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
How'd you not look because you're not the chair? You really know what to be a clown, don't you? Yeah, I forgot about that.
Let's talk about Regina.
So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child.
She's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know. That means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life. And I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply, without complications.
Okay, tell me where this monkey is.
Have you ever heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes, Money. He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Eh? Why is that?
Oh, I know! You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly! Bravo, bravo! That's joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then, who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course! Shall we go? Should we go now or wait a while?
I don't know what else we do in the meantime, so might as well go. Lead the way. December 28th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room.
I thought he was about to pull a, "It's me!" And just, you don't go anywhere.
I'm his owner here.
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro. He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today.
Huh? That's a big pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think that'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you've got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later. Money the monkey added to the court record. Oops, not. I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave now. I want to examine. Pile of shiny. Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch.
Look at this. It's a trophy. It's really heavy.
Nick! I found it! Your badge! It's right here! Why did that to me when I said that? Oh, what was the meme? Oh gosh, what was the words? It vividly reminded me of something and then the memory immediately left my brain. Gosh, I'm not gonna be able to think of it now. It'll come to me later. It'll come to me later, I'm sure. Attorney's badge returned to its rightful spot on lapel.
Thanks, you really saved me, huh?
What's the matter? Did you find something?
Yeah, check this out.
It's a ring.
Something engraved on it. From T to R.
Ring put in pocket. You're quietly. Shh.
Well, I think it's about time we wrap our investigation.
Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow?
No. Who knows? I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet.
Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we still got a magician on our side.
That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow.
To be continued. Good point. Yes. December 29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Good morning, Max.
Max?
Milk.
What?
I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage. I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick, Max is really nervous.
That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
How about
That's
not?
the last thing we should do. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. Just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Yep, that's how it works. Max, really? No one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously.
Don't get any ideas. December 29th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. As we automatically go through the beginning of the court. the trial, I mean.
So what?
I was not clicking anything, it was automatically going. Your Honor, get on with it.
Oh, sorry, I just realized that my defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Yeah, wasn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we call the defendant Maximilian Galactica. Sounds more friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Eh?
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count! Do you hear me?
I'll be upset about what happened last night.
You have no chance. Zero. Zilch. Nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose to anything. I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to being arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure of proving how absolutely guilty you are.
No, me? Guilty?
It will be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like it'll bring her dad back. There. Opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap up this waste of time.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Yes, exactly. That was perfectly said because I'm Von Karma. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up here. Now.
Geek Gumshoe.
Geek Gumshoe. Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
Yeah, don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
At your service, sir. Alright, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. The night of the crime, snow was falling until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report for the victim. What a sufficient evidence.
Autopsy report out of the court record.
Blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Time to press everything. Just how cold was it, Detective?
Let me ask you about the snow. There was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. Absolute blizzard. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground till the next day. Snow. Let me see. There's got to be more on this.
Obviously.
Eh? What's the matter, Nick?
You need to take a look at the record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing the night of the crime?
The court record. Well, there's footprints there. What did Gumshoe say? Snow was falling until 9:40,
Snow?
making it extremely cold out. When did he die? 10:15. I don't know what I'm supposed to gather from that. Circus map. We'll come back to it. Oops, I just did this one. Hold on. Next one.
When you say all the circus performers, what do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, the victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the Tiger was there as well. But what about money?
What about yeah?
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you're welcome to file a police report after the proceedings.
Broke up around 10 p.m.
After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing while Mo went back to his room to type from work. Then the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. Ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? Seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage.
But we won't talk about that yet.
What? No. I think you'd be more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m. Okay, not a problem, pal. Got a witness that told us the whole thing. Ow.
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Well, alright. We'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end?
Excuse me, blocking me from asking my questions during my cross-examination. Excuse me.
A wooden box. That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It's a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. You mentioned it was locked.
The chest?
You shall.
Yes, the chest. Box added to court records.
Maybe my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions.
I guess the contents?
You might guess what was inside that box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked out in the Fort Knox.
You could call it Fort Box.
Yeah. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside is this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. Condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Pepper? What was in the locked box? Locked in that big box? There's only one little bottle in that huge box?
I wonder if it has some sort of special meaning? Small seasoning bottle added to the court record. Pepper. Cause of death was blunt force trauma, stabbed his vertebrae.
The autopsy report, and my weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. Yeah? You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. Guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we've wrapped up with a detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
Yeah? I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously. But that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
I don't know. The wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
You must be talking about the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Chill will show up on the stand as well. There he is. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Triloquist. I am employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me. It's called this time as one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist.
That rope must be cutting off your circulation. I said I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a song, oh dear. Me. The world of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge dressed up like a woman! Well, what do you think? It had a good rhythm.
It's just the lyrics. I have something to be desired, so to speak. Chillo, you know better than to insult the judge.
Shut up! Just look at your nose. You would think you'd have the sense to fix it. It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! I demand to know who this witness is.
I'm surprised you're shocked by this, Judge, considering some of the characters we've had in the last game.
He's surprised every time.
Every time.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trillo handle this. Not worried about you one bit. I'm worried. Ouch!
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed. What you witnessed?
Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max, heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one headed that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene? You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and that dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Since you aren't with him, couldn't that mean that the clown committed a crime? It's got a point.
The judge has a point? What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
What's that?
Here's absolute proof.
Silk hat.
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant. Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was the murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
Mr. Von Kama, your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today.
Okay, let's get into it. Not the tent with the stooge, I mean the clown. Where are you going?
Clown. You talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup is running all over the place. His practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good.
Poor guy.
We didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
What happened?
Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. I've already read this, why am I reading it again? Who knows?
Why the plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. I'm thinking your nice warm lodging house have been a better idea.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was.
Towards the scene of the crime.
Are you sure it was really nice Galactica?
Of course, I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing that such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup.
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays. You're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Jeez, could you be any more dense? All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses. Everyone obviously knew this here. Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into oh my gosh, I can read. Nick, I think you should put a little bit more effort into preparing your questions. How could that punk not be the killer?
You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer. There was only one person headed that way that night.
Oh, that makes quite a bit of sense, and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this?
Didn't Max go with the ringmaster? I think so. Was it
Yeah.
only Max?
It's strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
You only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Russell Berry.
That's the victim. That's correct. The Chulo is at the entrance to the plaza. You should have seen the ringmaster as well.
Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness. Could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? Ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that according to the defendant? A likely story. If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Phew. Seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony. And there are clearly no conclusive contradictions. He's right.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move along with the testimony. Trilla wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that love triangle with Regina. It is probably why Max thunked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore.
Oh, we cycled back around again. What do we have? It hinted at potentially using this, or at least alluding to that. I don't know if that's going to be used here yet or not. I think someone's hunched over this 20-pound box. My gosh, that heavy box. It was a small but strong lock. Contains pepper. Money the monkey. The time of the clown, Mitsuge ditched him and went back to the plaza entrance. Heading towards the scene of the crime, he was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. Plaza. Oops, was it this one that had the multiple? See what the other two options were. Billy Max. It's probably the one before it. I left the tent with the stooge. Oops. I was clicking backwards and it was going forward. Oh, goodness.
Yes, I know. I'm trying to figure out how to bring up this love triangle that you so desperately want me to bring up. I left the town with the stooge. I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. Is this the multiple choice one? Do some thinking, of course. No, it wasn't. I left the tent with the stooge, I mean clown. Which one was the one that had multiple choices? Back to the plaza's entrance, I saw Max. And towards this was the one because it was like, was it really just Max? Did I do this one? I did do this one because it was like the silk hat, whatever. The three things I've definitely remembered. Roses. How could that punk not be the killer? How could that punk not be the killer? Okay, there we go. Well, I guess I clicked the right one the first time around. I got the police in.
Suddenly the police are out at the scene.
I suppose that would have been around. Hey, what time was it?
I think it was around, a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think. Practice is until 10 p.m., so you hung around the watch the entire time? I guess that sounds about right. It's awfully cold. I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather. Well, the truth is...
Well, you shut up, you big-nosed dope! Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather?
Oh, maybe you were waiting for someone?
What? Who said we were waiting for someone? Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your off-headed theories.
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm onto something. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was before out in the cold that night?
Money the monkey. Regina.
Well, he was waiting outside in the cold. It was for one person. And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
What?
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken? Is this true? Well, I can't really ask a question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw, don't you forget it.
Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right. Alright. There's obviously a reason why this witness was there last night. So until that time for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Ah! What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on the way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that... Ow!
There's absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. All right. I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true. I was rating for Reggie. Giving her 5 stars on Yelp. Don't volunteer things.
Mr. Quist, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Gina at the entrance to the house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were? What? Waiting to propose?
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
The matter of a public marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit. Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we have to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet. About the proposal. Don't be surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why are we talking about your pocket? Like 4 out of 5 of the comments.
You were going to propose. You, puppet.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
Yes, right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I can propose to her too.
Oh dear.
Exactly.
His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now. Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What was that sigh at the end? You were going to propose to her?
By proposal, you mean proposed marriage, correct? Regina.
Of course that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I wasn't going to propose that we would become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it. That's the truth.
I even had something to give her. What do you have to give her?
What was it exactly you planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was going to give her, numbskull.
The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty.
Answer his question. What was it?
You're gonna die when you hear this.
It's an engagement ring.
Engagement ring? Wow, let's do nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Fink's right joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Francisca's what looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One after nothing, and probably shuts it off for a long time.
Pain equals bad. No, we will continue on. We must continue on.
Maybe it's a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a public... Ow!
I advise you cut to this argument short.
I have to agree with the defense here. Witness, please revise the testimony. Specifically about the engagement ring. I like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe. Okay, plan on getting an engagement ring to Regina. Let's go through this other stuff first. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for a chance to propose and give it to her.
Whose pocket was the ring in?
Mine, of course. What a stupid question. You gotta be kidding me. You think Ben could pull that off?
Sorry. Really?
You don't have to apologize for that. He's the one who should be apologizing.
Really?
I had it in my pocket that night. Be more specific.
So you went to the lodging house to give it to her.
That's right. I tried to give it to her during practice so many times that I lost count, but that uppity snob kept getting in the way.
Uppity snob, he couldn't possibly be talking about me. Oh, I'm did it again. Uppity snob, he couldn't possibly be talking about me. Maximilian Galactica. I need to check something real quick.
Okay, by all means. We will take a short little pause here then, as we stare at Franziska, holding her whip taut, threateningly. Ah, man. Okay, good stretching. No, I should probably think of something to eat too. I haven't had dinner quite yet. I had a small snack earlier. Always dilemma what to eat. You know what? I'm gonna grab some like... You know what? Animal cracker sounds good. I'll be right back. Animal crackers achieved. Now's the time to eat it. Considering Trillo's at least 50% conversation. You know, ironic I choose animal crackers usually because they're like circus animals. I did not intend to do that on purpose. We are on brand without knowing it. Also, I apologize if you hear any crunching. I'm trying not to eat directly into the mic. Oh man, you know what? I should enjoy my animal crackers tonight. I'm probably not going to be able to eat them tomorrow. I gotta go get my other 2 wisdom teeth pulled tomorrow. We'll have to deal with that too. And I hope I feel good enough, like I did last time, to do Star Rail on Saturday. Because we're finally getting back into the story again. I'm really excited for it. We'll have to play it by ear. I hope I do as well as I did last time, but who's to say that I don't suddenly come home and keel over and I'm just in pain for a week. I hope not. I really hope not. I got these animal crackers. Not the ones I eat now. I have another one that I bought from a different store to replace these because these are low. But I bought this box of animal crackers, and inside it has like a little dog, and the little dog looks kind of like a dachshund, and it just warmed my heart. It's got long ears and a long body, and I'm like, what a good boy. What a good boy. How loud is the crunch on this? I hope it's not too loud. I keep looking over at OBS and OBS. I take a bite and I just see OBS light up. It's a good animal cracker though. Actually, you know what? This is probably a good time to go figure out what Coffee Streambot is doing, because I don't think it's ever done this before. Seems like it is excitable, and I don't want it to be that excitable. Bonk! I got a bonk!
Yeah.
Thanks for the thanks for throwing. YouTube. Oh, here, settings. Twitch chat alerts. Yes, it's all good and dandy. Every 30 minutes. There we go. Turn that off. I don't need it sending it every 30 minutes. That seems excessive. That seems excessive indeed. Now I keep looking at chat, and every once in a while I'll just see coffee streambot, coffee streambot. I'm like, coffee streambot, please go away. Please. Okay, everything okay?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad. I went and got animal crackers in your absence, and have been idly talking about them and trying not to crunch into the mic as I eat.
When I get a hold of him, I'm gonna saw his wood block to death. And not with magic. Well, they always say that love creates rivalries. Oh, what about this present?
And I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Please, show the crowd, the audience, everybody.
So there's something you're trying to get to Regina.
No, go away. Court record, please. Of course I am! I spent 3 months' salary on this thing. I'm not going to give it up that easily. I wonder how much he receives for appearing in the circus.
Well, way more than he deserves.
How about it, Nick?
It's about time to unwrap this choice testimony.
Is it Christmas? That's the spirit, Nick! Jolly old Saint Nick! Ho ho ho! Give him heck!
I mean, Gumshoe does say ho ho ho. Right?
He does.
Just is that dazed and confused again. You get out more.
I proposed to Regina. I plan on getting the engagement ring and the card in my pocket. Of course, I also have my pocket knight. So I still got my pocket. Oh, really now? Okay, hold on. Actually, that's a little bold. That's a little bold of me to go straight to that. Let's save. Then I can be bold here. What you don't? Why don't you don't say? You don't say, Trillo.
Hello, do you mind if I show you something? Teenage pose.
What are you
What
talking
is
about?
it? Uh-oh. Looks like they're going to double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine! Give it back! Thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said... In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I've still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here?
Ah!
Oh, he's dead.
He's losing his head.
What's going on here?
That's... Ben, say something!
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trillo. I found this in Money's room. Money's room? You mean a room they put money, like a bank vault?
Ha! That filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming for him.
Mr. Quist, I'd prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court. Oh, Your Honor, Money really is a monkey. In every sense of the word. Ah, gee. Well then. Money likes to go after the shiniest things that it can find and gather them up. Shiny things? Philip. When was this ring stolen from you? Well, I suppose it was... that time. You know, that night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Let's ruin her plan. Her perfectly crafted plan.
Well, it was stolen right after the back shot at the plaza. Heard about when we saw the defendant walk past, correct? Well, I guess you might, say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Ah, yeah,
Oh dear.
Ben, what's with you?
Oh, whatever.
It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with that. What? Now, Trillo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilloquist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trillo?
You wouldn't know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money.
You were able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed a terrible shame. Well, that does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough. Obviously. Because there's a flaw in the testimony.
I love how you can lose that over that.
Yeah. Don't be a dumbass, it says.
There's a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
Witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the closet. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the Monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that this witness saw the closet the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was on the scene.
Gasp. Well then, tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that this something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Well, they obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He's blinded by his rivalry with Max. Well, the defendant's argument does hold water.
My theory's a cup?
Yes.
Maybe it's a bowl.
This witness does have a history of animosity toward the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that doorface in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw on that night.
I've told you so many times. You'd think you know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, Stick Boy, and I'm sure it'll change some more.
Where there's one lie, there's usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah.
What did it say, Max?
I'll give you that I was waiting for that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I had been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure that I saw him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols.
That nobody else in the world could wear those 3 ridiculous symbols.
Nope. No.
So that means that money didn't show up until after you saw Max.
That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him? It wasn't until you came back to where you were waiting.
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
So the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. A, please proceed with your cross-examination. They were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you know. 4! F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, do you really think something would have slipped by me?
4 eyes is an awful lot of attention directed to one area, I suppose. Yikes, the judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trillo.
Didn't change the fact that I saw Max. Oh, really now?
So you saw Max coming out of the big tub that night.
Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he's waiting for Regina.
5 minutes.
But what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just had 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed. What time was it? What time was it? Let me think about that for a second. Yeah, ow.
It was 10:10 p.m.
Hey, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right because that's the time that I saw Max on the scene.
He didn't even acknowledge my presence.
So he testified that he said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. I just had a thought that's probably a lie there as well. I don't know why he would say good evening to someone that smacked a bottle over his head.
Yeah?
You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trillo. You say good evening at night.
I'm sorry, Trillo. Mr. Quish, I'd prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside of the courtroom.
You know, there's layers to speaking through a puppet, having the puppet imitate yourself.
Yeah.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony.
And Ben's have to comment, no, it's evening. Nothing especially. We'll let it slide. Why even ask the question? There's nothing wrong here.
A bit strange to you.
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? Strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers?
Well, if it was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I understand.
Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max. But how would it go about proving that with evidence?
That bottle! Fluffing is everything in this world. But I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot. Witness will resume his testimony.
Absolutely sure.
I'm absolutely sure of what you just said.
I told you already. Jeez. I am 100% absolutely sure.
There's no way that he could be any more confident than that, right? I mean, those three ridiculous symbols.
There's three ridiculous symbols, huh?
Out of curiosity, exactly how many times have you asked that question by now? I'm not gonna ask again. I'll answer with a chorus. Everybody now!
Silk hat, cloak, white roses!
Thank you very much.
Maya, you didn't have to join in, did you?
But it's fun shouting out with everyone else.
There has to be a hole in this testimony somewhere.
Yuri, but do we have the proof to make something stick?
All we can do is try, right, Nick? We've got to have something that will prove useful.
Alright, time to go to work.
Not exactly, it's a bottle. Orange juice bottle that was found broken in the cafeteria floor. It has nothing in regards to being smacked over the head with. But we did present the bottle to him to get him to start talking. No? Was it? No, he didn't say anything. We had to present this to Max.
Yeah.
It was Trillo that made him start talking. waiting for Regina. Doesn't change the fact I saw Max. For 5 minutes, I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm gonna try presenting the bottle. That's the only thing I can really think about.
Also, Trillo wouldn't have been present? Because Trillo got nabbed by Max.
Trillo. Thank you for the objection. Trillo, I believe, if I remember correctly, I believe Max said that the reason why he nabbed Trillo was so Ben wouldn't go blabbing to the police. So before the police took him away. But the police showed up shortly afterwards. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't there. Okay, I'm gonna try presenting the bottle. Oh, when the music stopped, that's probably good, hopefully.
Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight?
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument, a disagreement at most.
Disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head.
Ah!
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he? Whoa. Is that an admission of assault? Great.
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they could have suddenly become cordial that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Are you saying this witness is lying? And he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just...
It's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
Well... I don't know if he knew who he saw. Maybe who the witness actually saw that night. He saw a different person? He didn't see anyone. Can we save? Yeah, we can. We're saving. He didn't see anyone. He saw a different person.
It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who said good evening.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one.
What kind of theory is that? A game theory.
Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is what Trello made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or, good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You...
The defense kindly explain who it was Trello saw that evening, then? Monkey. I don't know.
Monkey. Who would he have seen? He took the clown back to the dormitories and then went outside. The ringmaster? We really don't have many people here. Like, if it's not Max, he's the person himself, so he can't have seen himself. Regina wasn't there. Unless...
Regina is still taming tigers, I think.
Yeah. So, at least the ringmaster... The ringmaster? Will you please... Who it was Trillo saw that evening, then? I can't save here. I'm banking on Russell Berry. Oh no, the music didn't stop. Okay, maybe it's good though.
Considering the ill temper of the witness, there's only one person who would agree. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilo would have given her the engagement ring as a present. Oh yeah, I suppose you got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. Russell Berry, Russell Berry, Russell Berry, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct?
Is there a pun in it?
I don't know. They just keep saying it.
They do keep saying Russell Berry a lot. They want to make sure you understand who this is.
Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Ah!
Oh no, Ben's dead.
Oh no, another murder.
Order! Order! How do you respond to this?
Oh, wait a second. Well, first I thought it was the old man. But once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
Obviously.
It is high time that we clear the air about this. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendant that the witness saw that night. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols? Really, Phoenix?
Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone, all together now. Ah!
Yes. We know. The silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
Silk hat and a cloak? Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. Phoenix was the murderer.
What was that?
Well, the witness has endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else, dressed up as... Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
Swad come. Do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point. Yes, I think we finally won a point on this one.
That is very unfortunate.
Yeah?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but
But
who that person was can only be answered by the next witness.
tune in next time.
Next week
Huh?
on Ace Attorney. Your Honor, the prosecution will provide beyond a shadow of doubt an answer to that question and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare the next witness. Court is now in recess.
To be continued. December 29th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Sweetie. You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
We talked about it yesterday, remember? It was in the ringmaster's room. And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. You told me to wait in the room because you would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But the ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. How convenient. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means?
Means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Matt. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility.
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why did the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange?
Maybe he's a big fan.
Why dress up like him when you could dress up like the Steel Samurai instead?
Yeah, exactly. Or the Pink Princess.
I'm just drawing more connections to that old case.
Yeah.
If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Double,
Wow, Max. I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make that decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper.
September 29th, 11? No, 12:06 p.m. District Court, Court number 2.
Now that everyone's back, let's get started. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Carmel, please proceed with the prosecution's case.
Very well. I will now call in my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand?
Are you fucking kidding me? Why did you just call him a pitiful clown? Are you familiar with the Three Stooges at all?
Yeah, yeah.
His name is Mo. The nickname for Lawrence is Larry. So we got Larry, Curly, and Mo all in the same name.
I kind of thought about it last time we streamed this last week. Just because I recognized, okay, Mo, yeah, that's a Three Stooges reference, and then his last name is Curls, and so I got the Curly, and I was like, okay, it's Three Stooges. I did not put that together until now when they said Lawrence Curls.
Yeah, I think I missed the Curls part last time.
They didn't mention it very much, to be honest. They kept calling him Mo, and most things were referred to as Mo, but
yeah.
That's indeed a Three Stooges reference.
Will the witness state his name and occupation for the court record? Name and occupation.
I think that's the Prince of Bel-Air.
I was just looking at that too. I was like, I never watched Prince of Bel-Air, but I know this song, and I was like, hold on, we're throwing everything at this, aren't we?
Will the witness please inform the court why he is speaking in autobiographical gibberish?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a court in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion.
What are you talking about? You're in the Grand Hall of Justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
No, why do you do this to me?
Okay. How about this? Have you ever met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How's that one?
Is he related to Larry Butts?
Yes.
That was the continuation of it, wasn't it?
I think so.
Your name?
Lawrence Curls. Professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, it is. Oh, Mr. Curls, will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a
That's without humor, please.
Okay.
Poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever asks my jokes, I've taken a laugh at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying.
And this pertains to the case how?
I don't know. In my predicament, I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. This atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try to make everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone. What are you thinking of me? How am I doing? Tip your waiters. Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here?
Witness.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Oh yes, for sure. I'll have the best man for the job on it for you. He has nothing better to do. His name is Dick Gumshoe.
Dick Gumshoe would probably laugh at his jokes, to be fair.
He probably would, and I think that would make Mo's day, to be honest. Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you, I can't wait.
I'm ready for the comedy duo of Mo the Clown and Detective Gumshoe.
Poor Gumshoe. Now that's settled, I'll begin once again with the testimony. Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want. Oh, good. The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max. He was wearing his cloak. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden Max conked the ringmaster over the head. It's very interesting. This eyewitness account is to be believed. I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Wait, Your Honor. Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, I've killed her. Looks like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because of my insincere smile.
Damn.
Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you are not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor.
If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible.
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes. You're also not the one that called the witness in.
Exactly. You're just doing your job. I wonder if I will get punished if I push everything.
You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? See, that's the thing. How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.?
Now 8 o'clock, that's something the clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way I can make a great joke.
All right, 8 o'clock. Let's not. I feel like I'm gonna get whipped if I don't.
Not make it 8 p.m., alright? What do you mean that's not? Don't take the clown out of the clowning around.
Come on, Nick. Just listen to his joke.
There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. Logan has just proceed with his factual testimony.
You are so boring.
So tired.
You were pooped that night. Yes, I was very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food. Less. The double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened to that, as they say, happens. That was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. That's a good reply, though. That joke was so funny, it just turned into a penalty.
No! Moo! Hey! Hey! Don't do this to me. Do that one.
Say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head. Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story. He really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean weapon? I have no idea. Weapon wasn't found in the murder scene, right?
Well, how do you know he got clonked? What did it look like?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon. Mo. Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor, poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Nope. This isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So, what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime?
Oh. Well, he said they were kind of silhouettes far away. I don't know if that's strong enough. Pepper. Do you have any clear basis? I feel like no matter what I say, I'm gonna get punished for it. Uh, Given a clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime.
What about the map? Never mind.
Yeah, it would have. Was it right here? It was like in the courtyard at the lodging house.
Can't see your mouse, but I think it is like right in front of
Oh
the
yeah,
room.
right in front of Mo's room. Like the missing square from the 4 square.
Yeah.
So Mo could have feasibly seen it. There's no music and this is making this more tense for me. Symbol of Max's fabulousness found at the crime scene. So much of my health on the line. You have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see that crime?
He has vision issues. I don't know.
I have no clue. He did what he said earlier. I think he said that they seemed kind of far away and they were silhouettes. So he did not. He used words to say that it was definitely the remastered Max, but he did not give any descriptors or personal account that could verify that he actually saw their faces and knew it was them. He just saw silhouettes that look like them.
Yeah.
It's not the crime. Let's bluff and see what's for the best here.
Of course I have grounds to make this claim.
Then let's hear it.
That's something I can't share with you this time. What did you say, Mr. Wright? I know there's something wrong with his testimony. I can't put why I feel this way into words for the judge.
Maybe we should get a bit more information. Once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot.
Yeah, you're right. Mr. Wright, before you testimony, you know that you must be penalized.
Me? Why?
Yeah, that's harsh.
You know, Mo's testimony and what he told us yesterday are kind of different.
Yeah, I noticed. We've just got to pinpoint what's changed.
You can do it, Nick.
Well, I'm not going in with that much health when we are so. Ah, no! I guess I am. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Well, see, right now I don't have a clear basis to be thinking about.
This is just another one of your pointless efforts to badger my witness.
No.
Thus, you just earned yourself a penalty. From me.
Hey, Super Miss Von Karma. This time I do not feel the need to treat Mr. Wright so harshly.
Oh, thank goodness.
That's right, what he said. Dealt with by the judge. What an honor indeed. We must penalize Mr. Wright for his display. I think a verbal censure would be best. Huh? You know the rules, Mr. Wright. There's no room for baseless hounding in this courtroom.
I'll take it.
You guys didn't really bail me out after all. I kinda did.
A little bit, yeah. Get penalized for trying to talk to the witness. Get penalized for not talking to the witness. I'm making another save point here. Just so we can to a save spot where we can back out. Instead of being stuck like I got stuck last time. Straight back to my room. You had no idea it's pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching, and all of a sudden Max clocked the ringmaster ahead. I want to say this one. I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though.
What do you say? If you had to say exactly how far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second. Water was here. And they looked about yay big. I'd say they were out there from a window.
Just 30 feet. That's not far at all.
It was annoying that night, and it cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue the testimony regarding the two shadows you saw.
I didn't get penalized. Wow. Tell me more.
So you clearly saw this, even though you were by your own mission far away? That's right. I've been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Miss Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong that Max is always wearing his company symbols? Company symbols?
Again, not again.
Phoenix are killing me.
Whereas nowadays,
Do we even have to go to school anymore to be alone? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Stay with Uncle Mo. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. I must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown.
Enough foolishness. Get back on track.
Witness, please testify as to what he saw and only what he saw.
Hmm. What is it? I'm not impressed.
You just happen to glance out the window? You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed. Mr. Close. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either. What should I do? I wonder if I should press them further on this issue.
Well, I have a save, so let's keep pressing.
Exactly why did you look out of your window that night? Why? Why? I heard Pepper outside.
Oh.
Helens don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they? That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday. Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud.
Oh, how unfortunate. I totally forgot about this because this was last week.
Yep. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We also did.
Yeah.
You forgot.
I was also conked on the head. Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night. Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot to mention that thump, didn't I?
That's not something you just forget to mention.
I don't. Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony. Hmm. Very well, Mr. Girls, please revise your testimony. This should start turning the tables in our favor.
Here, give me just a second, real quick. Okay, sorry about that. Here, did you say this line? If I can quit bumping my phone.
I think so.
Heard a huge
Yeah, a
noise.
huge noise outside the window. Well, that's what made me take a look outside.
Let me press it again.
What does it sound like? No, I guess it kind of sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Crows, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary? Oh, how'd you know that I was going to make a joke? I guess that sounded like a... So, like something getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Okay, believe me. Something getting hit, huh?
What then? You went to look out the window and you saw...
That's what I saw, two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though.
Far away, though.
You pressed on that.
We did, yeah. I think I pressed on all of them now? Don't forge trauma to the back of the head. Oh, no, no. Okay, cool. Nope. Go back. Wasn't there... Oh, what was the question? What was the question that we had to come back to? I know it was the last...
Proving whether or not he actually saw the murder, I think.
Okay. We can answer now that we know that he didn't see the murder because the reason that he went to look out his window in the first place was the thunk that was probably what killed Russell Berry. I'm hoping that's... Here, make another save. I'm hoping with that logic it'll work.
You say you saw the ringmaster get clunked over the head. Yes, climax of my story. Really does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say? What would you say the victim was struck with? You mean weapon? I have no idea. Weapon wasn't found in the murder scene, right? That's not what I meant. You did see everything, didn't you? Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
There you go.
Mo. Did you or did you not see the crime and murder committed that night?
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
Well, isn't this a bit melodramatic?
So, what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Yes, we do now.
Got a great reason to make my claim.
And I suppose you'll be telling us all that great... telling us... Okay, I read that for some reason and I was like, wait, we're missing a word. No, that's a perfectly fine sentence there. And I suppose you'll be telling us all that great reason?
Of course I will. The reason is... witness's very own testimony. What's the meaning of that, right? Most of that he heard a sound of a thump. Someone getting hit. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. If most be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing sound, there was no way that he could have seen Max clonk anyone. Yep, alright.
I'm not sure what that was
Mr.
referencing.
Curls. How do you respond to Mr. Wright's yeah, I'm not sure. They didn't commit. These clowns probably escaped from a maximum security clown car. Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-Team theme to anger this court?
C-Team?
Reference.
What's C-Team?
There was an old show called A-Team, but I guess C-Team is clown team.
I see. Clown team.
Oh no, I'm just sullied for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a select. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. Well, yeah, you back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said. Pretty much. But I like that by weather that night. The ringmaster was already face down in the snow. Prosecution only filled in the gaps of my statement. Von Karma. Tampering with witnesses again. So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster? Yes. But I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say. That's a weird thing to laugh about. Mr. Curls. Your Honor? You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal culprit. Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well. And please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. If I even catch a hint of a joke from you. I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
If you even attempt humor, I will personally murder Phoenix Wright in front of your eyes.
Hey! Hey! Hold that, this isn't even my witness!
It's a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols.
What symbols are they?
The silk hat, that black cloak, they were all there.
That's only 2!
His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
It don't seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime.
It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. But whatever. That should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
It isn't there. You have to believe in that. Right, Mr. Wright. Commence your cross-examination.
Alright, let's go, Chuckles. Why only Max?
Don't you think you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonging to Max is an awfully different statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max?
Oh, isn't network? Gosh, darn it.
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this.
We might have to give it a second. Looks like my internet's tanking. Yep, even Discord agrees. Why do we do this? Why do we do this, internet? It's okay, you don't have to. You don't have to misbehave. Oh gosh. Down into... Oh, there we go, we jumped up again. Stay there. Please stay there. And balance out. The numbers look good. Is Discord happy yet? Nope, Discord is not happy yet. Monday.
Beep boop.
Beep boop. Can you hear me?
Yeah?
Oh, maybe it's just balancing out now. It's taken a minute to think. Okay, I think we're good, sorry. I apologize for my internet misbehaving. You read this line?
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this.
Alright,
I wasn't sure if it actually went through or not.
Gotcha.
The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. It doesn't sound like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max then, man?
Uppity
There's no doubt.
symbols.
I feel like if you press that one, it's just going to get you to the next one. Close to the same thing. If it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. Someone just taken Max's symbols and worn them. I thought of that myself. But just looking at the shape of the face, I thought it must have been Max. You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. That's not all of them, though. It's tanking again, isn't it? Internet. Me.
You sure that's what you saw that night?
Yeah, we are lagging. We are lagging.
Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw.
Oh gosh, everything's
No.
breaking. Everything's breaking! Come on. Come on. Give us like 30 more minutes. 40 more minutes. Give us 40 more minutes. Please. Internet, please. I'm asking kindly. Give us 40 more minutes and you can act up as much as you'd like. Just please work for us for now. That's good numbers. I like those numbers. That means we're starting to work again. Can we stay there and not crash? Just a question. Is Discord happy? Oh, Discord is reconnecting. Oh dear. Oh man. What a time to be alive. Oh my gosh. Technical difficulties. Oh, it might not be. Discord's kind of not Discord. OBS is kind of frozen. We're having a stupendous time frozen here in time. Ah, we're green in OBS. That's great. Okay, it looks like stream's up again. Why is Discord not up? Gambaru Discord. There we go. Am I back? Is Soph there? Hello?
Hello?
Hi! I made it back! I don't know where I went, but I made it back. I need to share my screen for you again, don't I?
Maybe? It says it's trying to stream something, but doesn't know what.
Here, we'll just do that and hopefully it solves itself. I don't know what ether I fell into, but I'm glad I made it back. And it looks like it's the same timeline. Yeah.
That was gonna be like 2 streams ago when we were talking a lot of heart. We decided to end it there.
I'm sorry. What about? Oh, wait. We're talking. You're my tongue's tied here. You're mentioning the last time we had to just like cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I want to try because it's green again. It's green again and it's running. I wanted to at least try to hit for 10. There we
Exactly
go.
what I said I saw. I saw. It was exactly what I saw. That's what I saw.
Alrighty then.
No, it's on two. Her eyes like a hawk.
You do?
The birds have terrible night vision.
Not owls.
That's not all I saw.
No doubt that was him, even though you didn't see his face.
Were you able to see that kind of detail from your window?
There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should be able to see that much.
Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye, and an eagle out of my right eye.
Our records say his eyesight is perfect 20/20.
That means he could have seen the crime scene clearly. The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Hey, ask me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
Couldn't really see what he was carrying. But what else did you see specifically, though, if the cloak was there? Yeah.
I didn't actually see what the criminal was holding. That's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise.
Gosh darn it, let's see here.
It's been something incredibly hard.
The internet's doing its thing again. Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Which might kick me off just for a second again. Okay. Try to use the Wi-Fi. Connected. Now the Ethernet's working like a charm, because why wouldn't it be? You fickle little being, you. You just want to mess with me, that's it, I know it is. Okay, I think we're good to go again. You said this one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Too bad they haven't found a murder weapon to know for sure.
They claim it was a bunt object, you know, like a cake. Or maybe a way that you can hit a baseball. They claim it was a blunt object. At least it said so in the autopsy report.
Someone held their bat out, and the ringleader ran into it.
Ran into it and bounced off of it. And that's why the killer ran off running.
Yeah. To get to the base.
To get to the base, indeed.
With Trillo's testimony and now Mo's, it really seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you gotta find a contradiction in this.
That's not going to be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. That's the only thing that'll help. I've got to do it.
Oh man, we went
Once the
through everything.
internet crashes.
Gosh damn it. Reconnection successful, yes! Ah, stupendous. Aha, haha, are we back? Am I back?
Think so?
I think so.
I see it on Twitch.
Hold steady. Hold steady, internet. I have the Wi-Fi supporting you now. Please hold steady. Okay, so we've got to prove that it was someone other than Max. Pressed everything here. Oops. Up these symbols. The silk hat, the black cloak, they're all there. His face was silhouetted, but there's no doubt it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. What do we have at our disposal here? Let's see.
Monkey.
Monkey, obviously. Three famous symbols. The only contradiction I can think is that he only mentions two of the symbols, but I don't know how that's going to point towards someone else. Is there someone else that has a top hat and a cloak? I know of. I'm going to present his promo poster for the symbols because he only mentioned two of the three. Hey, okay, cool.
You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols? I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right? No. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols. 3 symbols.
Yay! Everyone get ready! All together now! Silk hat! Cloak! White roses that you missed!
Who cares if he knew that there were 3 or not? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo? Do you like pie? Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth, no fractions.
Order! Order! No. You didn't see the roses, did you? I'll be honest. There weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail.
The witness said that he was able to silhouette of the criminal's face.
Hello, welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, also thank you for the throw. I don't know if I heard it though. I hope it went through. I've been having technical difficulties for like the last 30 minutes, so. But thank you. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the stream. We're playing Ace Attorney.
Not to mention that the roses were white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim.
If that's the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. You're right. Are these white roses truly material to the facts of this case?
Clearly not. He's just toying with this court.
We've got our own ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is fine with the court, but it's not me. Your Honor, do you recall Phil's testimony?
There's no way I can mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How can you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Notice of them all. Show those all three Max's symbols. However, this one seems there are no white roses on the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. Now what am I supposed to think? Well, you're supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated before, he has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now.
Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. And I have from the get-go. Seems that, unlike wine, this is not growing more mature with age. I'm not mature. I've come to a conclusion. Everyone get the fuck out. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, a remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
There are no contradictions in his next statement. I'm prepared to issue a ruling. A ruling?
Nick, this is your last chance. Better get it.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing the entire time that he was on the scene. That's right. You've got one last chance at this. Just one chance?
Oh dear.
I'm not allowing the slightest hint of backing against this witness. We're going to prove to me that there's a contradiction in Mr. Pill's statement. You better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations. I only got a single shot at this. You gotta be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need.
Alright, let's go.
By saving. I think it's the decorations.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. I did not double click. Slow down. All the symbols are, I'm equally sure that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I can forget to see the decorations on it. What are the decorations to begin with, anyhow? Just the peacock feather. Found at the crime scene. What is found at the crime scene, though? Why is my mouse being weird? Yeah, Body Mouse. He's wearing it the entire time he was on the scene. No badgering. Yeah, let's make a save. So I'm not sure what's gonna turn into potential badgering when I just want to ask a general question. No, my 9, there's no doubt in my mind there was no white roses that night. I'll do this one. Let's see. Tell me about the decorations you so vividly remember.
You promised Mr. Phoenix, right? No more badgering. What? I wasn't badgering. I hope you enjoy this penalty.
I'm finished. Excuse me. I'm the one handing out the pen.
Witness, continue with your
Ow.
testimony.
You're not going to with me too, are you?
Maybe after court. What? Oh my gosh.
That is kind of pointless if you only with me after court.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mom. Okay, no badgering. So what do we have? There's no doubt mind. There's no white roses here. No white roses that night. Perfect. Okay. Or all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. That one also just has the feather. No white roses. Hat with the feather. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. All the symbols are as equally sure of it. Where's the contradiction?
Unless it's the fact that he got.
I'm sorry, repeat that one more time. I think you got cut off halfway.
Unless it's the fact that he dropped his hat.
True.
Hasn't anyone been wearing it the entire time?
He was wearing it the entire time that he was
But
on
I
the
don't know
scene.
about. I don't know if it be a press or a present though, or if it matters.
Found at the crime scene. I'm just gonna present it. Because it apparently doesn't want us pressing.
Wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind. Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. There's some sort of problem, Mr. Wright. This won't come. Where exactly was the sound?
Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. The crime scene. That means...
The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time and that he was on the scene. No! Order, order, order! Mr. Curls.
One Krabby Patty, please.
Yes, Your Honor. I wonder, what is the meaning of all this? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. Hey, that's just not right. It's so harsh. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Whoa. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously. Why? Just because... okay.
Sob.
No matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you. Wah, Sob.
Alright, big baby.
This childish outburst, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are?
I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max.
Do you also have a thing for Regina, and you're also trying to friends?
Oh dear. Regina's in a reverse
Because I
harem.
think she called him Uncle Milk.
Poor Regina.
Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb silk hat.
Telling the truth.
He's turned into a bratty little kid.
It's pitiful, isn't it?
Left the scene. Wearing a dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene?
What's the matter, Nick?
There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. No.
What do you want?
You just literally left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer lead the scene of the crime? What?
He went... What do you mean, how did you leave the scene? You can't ask me that.
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Ms. Von Karma's protest is useless. You got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy?
Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did you leave the crime scene? It's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you to say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Huh? I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things.
The smallest things gets us the truth, Your Honor. Please understand this.
Do you have any proof of countless stories have left here?
D. No footprints.
Look at this picture. How's the footprints in the snow? Footprint? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. Where? Where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
What a revelation.
So, Mo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene?
He,
Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I'm going to distract all of his witness's testimony from the court record. Okay. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said.
Yeah, we can.
Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyways.
You're the real deal this time, I swear.
Third time's a charm. I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls, get the fuck out. Yes? Testimony you provided up until now has been false? It isn't false. I haven't lied. It's just... Just what? I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leading the scene. Especially since my camera her lip told me not to talk about what I really saw. Order! Order! I will have order! Just come on, come. Could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you saw, girls. Ha! You're not going to believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel. The truth.
Now let's start our next segment. Mo knows. Everything I set up until now.
Are we bouncing again? No. Maybe it's okay.
I looked out the window. The ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat.
There's no feather in it.
That's when I saw he...
He flew away!
This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped and flew through the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Blind people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
That was, how do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician, but to leave the scene of a crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses. Why don't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story. Oh, actually, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
His eyes were playing tricks, he's telling the truth, this is all a dream. This is all a dream, right? Just a really bad nightmare? Am I gonna wake up soon? It would have to be, yeah.
You what? What he just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. Which means that he's telling the truth? That's what I think.
Nick, wait! That means that Max actually used magic!
Yikes, you're right.
Only
Now-
a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
Suppose I'll let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. Not a damn thing. The people disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile.
You disregard the need for proof, Miss Von. This case is sound. I have a feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation, because we have had this out for 3 days. Yes, I'll conclude today's proceedings. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Well, I want us to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. That's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Mac! In perfect timing as well. I feel like we'll probably have it to be continued in just a minute to go the next day.
Yeah.
December 29th, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5.
Hey, sweeties! What the hell is going on? That's what I want to know.
They say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared.
Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you? I know you didn't need to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly whenever I please, it's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow. Who just told me the secret to your magic?
No! Broke the first rule. The cardinal rule. The only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed and never reveal the secret to their tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
All we can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. To be continued. On perfect timing, almost exactly at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Save. Even with network issues. Right on time. Okay, so I'm gonna have to end it here tonight. I'm gonna have to end a little early. I do have to get up earlier tomorrow. So we'll shorten it just a little bit tonight. Let's see here. Click over here. My mouse is working. No, my mouse does not want to work. Oh, come on. Everything's just ready to stop for tonight. My computer is saying that's enough, and I'm like, you know what? We made it to 10. I will let you rest. But yeah, so that was Ace Attorney tonight. Next time we could potentially be streaming will be this coming Saturday. At 8:03 p.m. Central is what I have tentatively scheduled. The only reason why we might not do it is just because I'm getting some dental work done, and if my mouth's hurting and I'm not feeling great, we may not do it. But as of right now, it is on the books. You can, sorry, thinking my words here. It is on the books to do. I will tweet on Twitter if I end up not going to do it and to cancel it. You can also find the schedule posted on Twitter, which you find linked in the panels below. I also post when I'm going live and other just random things in between for there. And the internet seems like it's second again, which is stupendous, but it's fine. I'm ending off here. It's fine. I say as it's not fine, but it's fine. Important things. You should totally go check out Soph, who I added into chat below. Soph is awesome. I love hanging out with you and doing Ace Attorney stuff, so thank you for joining tonight, Soph.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that about covers it. So, until next time, and hopefully with less glitchy internet, I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.